Hey, what's up? It's Jim, and I just got back from the new film Inception, which is like a puzzle for the mind. I'm not the biggest Nolan fan when I walked into this. I expected something, I guess. I don't think it's like this crazy masterpiece, but I still think it's a very good action movie. It's the best action movie I think I've seen this year. And in a way, its speed helps it because it's a 2-hour, 30-minute film and it moves very well. And I really have to say that was cool because how many long-ass movies do we see nowadays? It sucks. And this film's really an action film at its core. All the dreams they go to are basically like action set pieces. Every time they have reasons for guns and stuff. How come when you're in a dream, why don't you have like chainsaw arms and you can throw sharks that are grenades and they explode and shit? It's a dream. Like, play off of it. I feel like Nightmare on Elm Street does a better job at being a dream than this film does. I don't think it's as imaginative as it certainly thinks it is. I think this film thinks it's really imaginative and crazy, but ultimately I don't think it is as much as it wishes it was. And also, this film is really cold. I think it expects to be a big, huge, talked about movie. And that's kind of rubbed me the wrong way. The group that's in it with DiCaprio, there's nothing like banding them together other than they have to do this job. And sure, in heist movies that is true, but there's nothing like they're sitting around in a bar and going like, oh, remember when we went to that guy's dream and he was like having sex with an elephant and the elephant was his mom? That was crazy. You just know, yeah, they know each other. I think it kind of hurts it in that way, because if it was a little more fun, I mean, Tom Hardy is basically the only one cracking jokes, and he really steals the show. And that it's so cold, but it deals with emotions, is kind of like a weird little mix. But this is almost like we've been waiting to be interpreting this movie that he knew we would interpret. Even some of the logic for this film doesn't exactly work all the way. I mean, this idea that you don't know how you got to a certain place, well, that goes against film logic. Because frankly, if you have me and my friend, you would just cut to us at a diner, right? You wouldn't have a tracking shot of us going to the diner, walking in, oh, do you have a table? Oh, we gotta wait 5 minutes, we'll stand outside for a little bit and talk. It's just opening up all these interpretations willingly. I liked how they kind of used the effects. They didn't just kind of come out of nowhere. They weren't, I mean, they are showy, but they kind of work them into the script and everything. Some of the cuts and some of it seemed a little cheaper than I was expecting, which I kind of liked, actually. With DiCaprio, I kind of almost feel like now he's like an old Hollywood actor, because in this and Shutter Island you have a wife that represents guilt. He's brooding and mad, he's got a gun, you're not sure if he's crazy or not. Like, dude, no more, right? 2 in the same year is a bit much. I imagine like a studio executive was like, get the wife who represents guilt and the gun. It's $100 million picture if we get DiCaprio in it. But the wife with the guilt, that's the money maker. I came up with that. I used to study psychology. The one person I really, really liked in this, and everyone says steals the show, and I agree, is Tom Hardy. I think he did a great job. I hope I see him in more stuff. Joseph Gordon-Levitt didn't really, I mean, he plays this cool character and stuff, but I didn't really feel like, didn't really do much. I don't know. I like him still, though, and I thought I liked him in the movie. I did kind of like it, but it's not this crazy film. They should have built this team more and had more presence and really done more with it. I think most of this interpretation thing, I think it's kind of playfully doing it, but it's not like as cool as the films that you analyze forever. And I'm not saying like the end of Blade Runner was just some mistake that just happened or something, but at least in that, like, the whole movie isn't about this thing with Harrison Ford. And in this, it's like the whole movie's about this thing, and this thing isn't that crazy. You should just see it and like get it over with. I'll probably watch it again on TV. I don't think I'll buy it on DVD or anything. If you have seen this film and would like to talk about it, then comment below and subscribe if you would like to. Is it DiCaprio's dream? Is it Ken Watanabe's dream? Or is it Buster's dream? Really, the way the film's structured, there's only one person's dream it could be is DiCaprio, because even Ken Watanabe, everyone's like, is it his dream and he's controlling it? I don't really think so, because they didn't really build him well enough for me to even believe that. Like, yeah, I had a dream and I was a minor character in a Christopher Nolan movie. You just don't know, I guess. I don't know.